Alright everyone, so you guys are going to be working on your Pegasus today. The very first part is you're going to come up to my demo table and you're going to grab one oil pastel. So I'll leave this at the corner. You're going to take the oil pastel and you're going to go over your pencil marks. Okay, you're going to press down kind of hard because if you press lightly, it's kind of a scratchy look. But if you press hard, okay, then it's kind of bold. Okay, so that's the first step. I'm going to leave it right on the corner here. Then at your table, there's already at your table trays that have these small little white trays on them, and there's 3 of them. There's different colors in each tray, okay? And I'm going to show you guys how you're going to use your watercolor so it doesn't all blend together. When watercolor touches each other, 2 different colors, it's called bleeding of colors. So sometimes that's purposeful and looks really cool, but sometimes you might not want your colors to bleed, and I'll show you what that looks like, okay? So you're going to have different colors to choose from. You're going to have 2 water cups at your table and paintbrushes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my face here. You choose whatever colors you want, okay? So I have my paintbrush. I'm going to dip my color into purple, okay? And then instead of tapping it really hard like this, because that could splatter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to just wipe it a little bit on the edge. And then I'm going to come over and I'm going to fill, and I'm trying to stay inside my black oil pastel. Do you see that? Okay. Now the oil pastel is cool. It's kind of like crayon. What it does is it resists my watercolor. So it's not going to go on the other side of that black oil pastel. So I'm going to keep going, but you know what? I want to add a little blue to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paintbrush. I'm going to clean it off with water. Why do I think it's important that I have to clean my paintbrush off before I dip into my blue? Why do you think?
Because then the colors are going to get mixed and they're going to turn brown.
Exactly. We don't want these colors in here to change. I want to have the control here, so I have to clean my paintbrush off in my water, and then I dip into my other color. I wipe, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add. So notice how now part of my face is purple, part of it's blue, and you see here how it's starting to kind of blend together. Okay? So that gives you the control of what kind of colors. I wouldn't do so many colors in each individual section. So you see how this is a section here, then I have the black oil pastel in another section. If I did 5 colors in each section, I probably would have a hard time seeing all the different sections of my Pegasus. So maybe I'd clean this off. I'll dip into my yellow. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my yellow down here. Okay, because I'm using a yellow again, I don't have to clean off my brush. I can just dip it in. A really cool thing that I see a lot of artists do, and this is called using your time like efficiently, is if let's say I know that I'm going to use yellow again, maybe up here in my hair. Okay, what I would do is instead of cleaning my brush off, if I know I'm going to use yellow and I've been using yellow, then I would just go ahead and I would fill the top area with that color that I wanted. Now, I want some of my my hair to be a little green. So what color would I also add to my yellow to make it green? Does anyone know?
Blue.
What color? Blue. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I cleaned off my paintbrush. I dip into my blue. And I'm going to go ahead, maybe just a few little dots. Doesn't that look kind of cool?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead, clean my paintbrush off. I decided not to do the blue down here because I noticed that my that the face was blue. I didn't want it to be the same. I wanted it to be a little different. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish. But note, I am kind of in control, right? I'm really thinking about where my paintbrush is going. If you want more control, you hold it close to the metal part of your paintbrush. And then you can really think about, okay, well, I really want my purple to go here at the tips of my ears. Okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the recording.